finished teaching my morning client and I'm heading to Trader Joe's. It is Memorial Day weekend Sunday, if that means anything. I'm just gonna go to Trader Joe's for a few things because I leave in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night, so I'm not here for very long. Just came back from the grocery store Trader Joe's parking lot. Abby waited outside. She was a good girl. She's all happy to be back in the car. I'm gonna put gas and put air in my back left tire because it's low, and then go home and get the party started for Plant Tour Studio Edition. Are you happy you're back in the car, silly goosey? You happy? I know. Hey, catching my 10 o'clock live stream for my church. I have all of my groceries here and I push my table back out. So I'm gonna watch service, take care of my groceries, and then clean my place up to film for my plant tour for my studio. Quick little haul here that I spent $53 on. I got green beans, some string cheese. I always get like their rice pudding. This lasts forever. And my favorite for lunch, chicken salad. I always stock up on this garlic spread, garlic sauce for dinner. So last night I had my chicken plain because I ran out. I always just kind of grab a few of these. I like having it just in case I don't want to like put on a pot of rice. I always eat this together for lunch, so I'll have that today. And then teriyaki chicken, orange chicken. These can just last forever in the freezer, so I always stock up on that. And bananas to put in the freezer for smoothies. So thank you, Abby, for helping mommy. There's nothing for you in this haul. I'm sorry, but we'll give you something in a second, okay? Yeah, I'm sitting on my bed, just kind of going through things for my channel. Abby is sleeping in her bed, and I'm about to film my plant tour for my studio. I'm going to film the tour. I'm going to eat lunch, and then I am going to probably prep my bathroom to get filmed. So I'm going to clean it, make sure it's film ready. If I have it in me to film the bathroom plant tour today, I will. If not, I will film it tomorrow and then just edit for the rest of the day. So that is the plan. The place is ready for the main channel, and it's definitely a different layout, and I'm really excited to get this over with because I take at least 2 hours to, like, just in general for every single plant tour that I do, no matter which one it is, to really prep it to make it film ready. So I am like looking forward to get this tour over with. It's 1:10 p.m. and I didn't eat anything yet, so I want to film this and then eat lunch. I'm done with my studio plant tour. I'm so hungry. It is 3 p.m. I'm finally gonna have my meal, first meal of the day. So the space is looking super cute. And now that means the next thing I have to tackle is my bathroom. So at some point, either this evening or first thing tomorrow morning, I am going to wipe my bathroom counters and everything, make it really nice. And I am going to, which shouldn't even take me much because I Swiffer every other day in there. But to make it film ready, I probably need at least 20 minutes in there. And then I will film that plant tour, and that's gonna wrap up filming Spring 2020 plant tours. The most time-consuming videos for the main channel, but these are definitely something that is like a big achievement for me to share every quarter and fun to share for the main channel. So I'm gonna eat my sandwich that I was able to pick up stuff from Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it, and it's gonna be so nice. So I'm gonna get out of this clothes, get into something more comfy, and make my sandwich. There's the munchkin. She's such a good girl, baby. She'll probably wake up in a second. She was so good while mommy was filming for the main channel. Grandma's on the vlog next to the paella. Grandma, you want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi, aloha from Hilo.
I'm waiting for my sandwich. Grandma, you sent me some of these ulu chips.
It's an ulu chip. First time I tasted it too, it's good.
Okay, so let's try. First impression. Evie, this is not for you. She thinks it's for her. Let's try. Whoa.
It's from the health food store.
So for those of you who don't know what ulu is, breadfruit. Very good. Wow.
Thanks, Grandma.
So we got the vlog going. We got Grandma here. Abby, this is not for you. I think this is for her, Grandma. I already gave her something. Okay, alright. We can't have you barking on the vlog, Abby.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's it. Okay, that is it. Ooh, so here it is, my last mold. Really excited about this. So, the mix pack. We got more finger gloves, Grandma.
Great.
We got another tool. And then here's the square mold.
Wow.
Or rectangle mold. I'm gonna try this one. This one looks fun. We have the circle, which by the way, let's bring up all of the molds while we have it here, because I want to compare the size of this circle. So this was my first circle, and then this was my second circle, and I have 5 of these molds. So okay, Grandma, they're all different sizes.
Well, lucky you, you got all different size. Now you can really...
Yep. Time to play. And last but not least, we got a heart mold. So cute. Nice. Yeah. Yay. Great unboxing of resin art stuff. So that's it, guys. Like, I am set, Grandma. I got all of my resin art supplies. I'm ready to pour. I'm ready to try again. But we're only going to do one, Grandma. One. We're going to only do one.
Yes. It's better to have one
mistake than 3.
Yeah, because then you might not like what happened or whatever.
That was definitely a lesson that I learned. So anyway, vlog, I'm gonna be here eating my lunch, catching up with Grams, and that is Sunday. Grandma, what's your plans for today?
I'm gonna go up to West House and sleep there tonight, tomorrow, and come home Tuesday morning.
Okay, so she's gonna go over to her son's house, which is a couple minutes away, right, Grandma?
Yeah.
So Grandma will be there for the next 2 days. So that means when you tune into tomorrow's live, you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna do another live, guys. I don't know, sometime tomorrow. I'm not too sure when. So yay. So I got my bread toasted. And that's Tristan. I'm gonna call him in a second. But I'm gonna have my favorite lunch from Trader Joe's. Well, at least this is from Trader Joe's. This is the ulu chips. It's super, super good. This is made in Oahu in Honolulu. So thanks, Grandma, for sending me one. But I got my favorite grocery store Hawaiian kettle chips. I love this. So I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna catch up. If Tristan answers, then I'll talk to him. He's been staring at me like crazy. I feel super bad. So let's give her a carrot. I'll split it in 2. Here's one. She just totally took it out of my hand like nothing. I'll share with you guys what my sandwich looks like. Oh. Very good. Just done eating my lunch and my allergies is starting to kick in. Oh no, I should take an allergy pill. But I'm gonna set up to film the last part of my silica gel project. And it's sitting there in this little container right here. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna take the blooms out, but I think I'm gonna microwave the silica gel to get the moisture out. And if there's any part of the blooms that are not fully dried, I'm gonna put them back in. And then I would like to attempt to pour my second resin piece today to try. Since I have all of my molds in, I have every single supply, I'm ready. And I'm only gonna do one piece because I learned my lesson from the first time. So yeah, I'm gonna take a pill right now for my allergies and then bring up the silica gel and see how the blooms are doing. Abby-chan, my little Abby-chan. Sit, sit, sit. perfect. Thank you, Jesus, for my food. Amen, amen, amen. Perfect. Oh guys, I have my favorite snack here. Evie's waiting patiently. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna take her for a walk. Then I'm gonna jump in the shower and I'm gonna edit. Then when I'm done editing, I'm gonna pour that second layer of resin. It's a good productive Memorial Day weekend Sunday. Taking care of stuff for the channel before I leave for a handful of days. Okay, here's my dinner. Ebby is in her bed. I can't eat on my dining table because my resin is drying and I'm gonna pour its second layer after I eat. So I just made Trader Joe's teriyaki chicken, some broccoli over my leftover rice. I'm gonna eat this, watch some 90 Day Fiancé, and then pour my second layer of resin for the main channel. Alright, done watching 90 Day Fiancé. I'm gonna make me a cup of tea and edit. It's almost 9 p.m. I'm super tired, but I want to try to do one video for the vlog channel. So here's a little munchkin. She's so cute. Hey honey. I'm gonna go to bed. It is after midnight and I would like to get up really early to work out, clean my bathroom, film my bathroom plant tour, and get whatever I need to get done before I do my last live before I leave for Las Vegas in 2 days. So, and I'm doing my live at 5 o'clock on Memorial Day to do it at a different day and time because I was doing it like 10 p.m., 5 p.m. So I'm gonna try 5 p.m. because I did it at 9 and 10. So trying different times. So that is that. I'm super tired, but I'm glad I was able to edit this video because I did not edit for the last 3 days, and that is scary because I do daily uploads and I never like to fall behind. Evie's sleeping in her bed, so I'm gonna put her into bed and try to fall asleep, and I'll pick up the vlog in the morning. Good morning, and I knew you would be there. Good morning, honey. It's a little after 8:30. Are you gonna eat your breakfast? Mommy made it for you. Just put laundry in because we're leaving tomorrow night to Vegas. You're gonna come eat? Sunbathing. Okay. I got ready and this is going to be my look for the bathroom plant tour. I always like to dress up for my tours, so I'm gonna film that right now. It is a little after 11. I didn't eat anything, but I just literally want to film this tour and then I can eat and finish off the rest of the day. I am doing a live at 5 and I did my laundry, so it's hanging because I want to be able to take some of that clothes to Vegas tomorrow night. I actually have my clothes hanging in front of my house because it's sunny. I usually hang it on the side, but it's shady in that area right now. So I'm gonna film this really quickly, then eat something. And I've been messaging different resin artists, content creators, and now I know the reason why I have all of these micro bubbles. Basically, I have come to conclusion after messaging a bunch of resin artists, content creators, is that my resin was cold. So I need to put my resin in a warm water bath before I even mix it and pour it in the mold to get rid of all of these little micro bubbles, as you see. So I'm learning, but I wish I'm learning a lot. I should actually have practice with my daisies first before my rare blooms. But yeah, it's still pretty, but not perfect. I'm gonna film this tour and eat and think about everything. I just wrapped up my video and I had to put my hair up because my roots is crazy. My mom is going to dye my hair probably in 2 days because I'm going to be driving to Las Vegas tomorrow night. But Abby deserves a carrot for being such a good girl. So Abby, you want a carrot? You're waiting so patiently for your mommy to finish filming. Here you go. Okay. I don't know what videos are gonna go up, the actual pour of the resin or this vlog, but I have my first pour and my second pour, and I got better in my second pour, but I've learned a lesson today that the resin has to be warm when you pour to get rid of all those micro bubbles, which is clearly in this whole second piece. I'm really upset at myself, but again, this is only my first and second time ever using silica gel and resin, so I can't be hard on myself. Everybody who looks at it thinks it's nice, but if you do resin art or work with silica gel, you know that this is a fail. So I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna take a quick lunch break. I'm eating my favorite Trader Joe's combo sandwich, the chicken salad sandwich, mix with the chicken salad mix with the focaccia bread toasted. I'm gonna eat that same lunch as yesterday, and then I'm going to warm up my resin in a warm water bath. So basically, these container store containers that I've been emptying out in the closet is all being used for resin art, so I love that. So they're just gonna sit in here and warm up to get all of those micro bubbles out. Also, another content creator that I watched told me as I'm mixing to put my heat gun towards the resin as I'm mixing too. So 2 techniques I'm gonna try: warm water bath with the heating gun, mixing the resin, and hopefully it pours clear. I'm gonna try one more time so that I can take it out of the mold. If not, by the end of the night tomorrow morning, because I leave tomorrow night for Vegas, and I want to try one more time. But I did order me new resin, a different brand that's going to Vegas and gonna arrive there Thursday, so I'll be able to try with a different brand. But that means I'm gonna bring all of my resin stuff with me. Pretty accomplished. I mean, it's not even 1 o'clock and I was able to do my laundry, film my last plant tour. Literally, I have to put my hair up like this because like I didn't want nobody to see like my roots while I filmed the tours. It's not nice. Can't wait to have my hair colored. Anyway, food for thought. I've been learning every single pour, but again, you guys, I've only done this twice in my entire life, and I can already see the difference between the first and second pour, but hopefully this third pour is gonna be perfect. Later on tonight, I would like to work on my face mask. I got 2 different types of fringe, AB and rhinestone. Got this one from downtown LA from my favorite crystal shop, so we're going to be making that because I danced this week in Vegas and I need to wear a mask. So that is my projects for the day, and now that my tours are over, I can relax. I switched Bob Marley to come into the patio because there's this big patch of sun now where my bird's nest fern was. It's getting burnt, so now Bob Marley is going to be living in that patio where he gets direct sun. So I'm gonna eat. Round two. I am going to put my resin bottles in a warm water bath. Yes, we're gonna try attempt number 3 with a warm water bath. Attempt number 3. Sit and take a bath, and we're gonna attempt number 3. Hopefully no little micro bubbles. Ready to film for the main channel again. I just took out all of the resin from my silicone cups, and I have my resin soaking in a warm water bath. That should help with the little bubbles. So now I'm gonna set up the space here to try again my 3rd pour, and then the 4th pour I will try when I'm in Vegas with a different brand of resin. But let's see. I think this technique is gonna help me with the micro bubbles here. As you can see, warm water, and then also like where I'm learning as I'm going, also where you have your resin cure also takes an effect too. So you can't have it cure in a cold place. That can affect the resin. So I hopefully my place is not that cold. I don't know. I'm trying. This is my 3rd pour, so don't want to be too hard on myself. And also I'm putting myself out there and putting it on the main channel, which I know probably a lot of resin people are going to be saying all kinds of different things in the comments, but I'm learning and I'm sharing my experience at the same time as I learn. So I cleared my Tiffany blue table off and I'm getting ready for my live. I just took my thumbnail picture, and I think I'm going to discuss in my live what should I do with this aloe. I rescued it. This was one of 3. I gave 1 to Sonia. Just setting up, and I'm gonna go live in about 40 minutes. We are. Sit down, baby. Sit. Perfect. Thank you, Jesus, for my food. Amen. Gonna eat my leftover dinner and then pour my 2nd layer of resin. So frustrated with YouTube. This 4th live crapped out twice. YouTube just like blacked out on me. I don't know why. It's so frustrating. I'm gonna have to take a break from live. but I'll do one in Las Vegas and I'll come back in a week and try again. So sorry guys, I'm gonna eat something and then I'm going to work on pouring my second layer of resin. Hopefully I'll have a better result. Everything is just crapping out today. Taking a break from my space. I'm so frustrated with the resin. I'm so frustrated with YouTube Live. I just needed to get out, get Ebby's walk in. She actually didn't want to walk. She didn't want to come out of her bed, but I went to her bed and yanked her out and said, no, we have to go for a walk. She needs to stretch her little legs. She's been really patient with me while I've been filming. I mean, I've been filming from this morning with my last plant tour, which was the bathroom. And then I like filmed myself pouring resin. And then I filmed myself going on live. She's been really, really patient with me. So my plan is after this walk, I want to go home. I want to make myself dinner. I just ate my leftover dinner from last night, but that was just like literally 4 bites. And then I want to jump in the shower. And I'm probably going to want to try to maybe kind of mess around with my dance mask to see, at least to start on it. Because I need to use it in 4 days. And I kind of have an idea of how I want to do it. I just never worked with these type of materials like the rhinestone ribbon. I've never worked with that before, so I have to get really creative because it's not like I can put elastic around my ears. There's none of that going on with this. So I'm gonna try to work on it, and I want to edit one video and then start packing because I'm leaving tomorrow at this hour. Yeah, in fact right now, 24 hours from now, I'll be driving to Vegas, so I need to start packing too. All right, here is my dinner. And this is just my leftover rice, and I made my other half of the teriyaki chicken and broccoli. I'm gonna eat this, watch some resin beginner tutorials so I can better my craft while looking at my first and second pour. My third pour is going to dry overnight, and I feel very happy about it, but kind of a frustrating day with the resin and YouTube Live, so I just want to like sit and eat and relax. Get you a carrot. It is almost midnight. You deserve it. You've been so good. Okay, sit down, sit. Okay, so this is the behind the scenes of the third bloom, and it looks good to me. This is the best one yet, so I'm gonna pop this open for the main channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna rewatch my edit for the vlog channel that I just finished. I'm going to try to work on my dance mask for a little bit, and then I'm going to try to just pack a little bit for Vegas, but it's almost midnight already, and I'm probably driving out around 7 p.m. tomorrow, so I still have the morning to be able to pack and stuff, but I at least want to try to start on my dance mask just to kind of get a feel of how much work it's gonna take. But I look like a mess, so don't look at my face. I'm super tired. Today was a long day. It was very upsetting with a lot of fails with popping open my second resin with all those micro bubbles, but I've learned a lot, and I feel very confident about popping open this second one. At least it's like the best one. Third one, I feel pretty good about popping open my third one. At least like I'm getting it to the best I can for the third one. It could be worse. I mean, some people take more and more than that to perfect their craft on what they're trying to do with resin. And as well as my YouTube Live crapped out twice today, which was also upsetting. So it's a combination of like resin fails and YouTube Live like crapping out twice in a row. Like those two things really ate me up today, and it really made me frustrated and mad that I just didn't want to do anything but just try to finish up this day, especially knowing it's my last night here before I go to Vegas. I feel like now I have a lot to do, and technically I'm going Tuesday night and I work Friday night, so I'm going a little bit early to spend time with my mom for our belated Mother's Day, and she's gonna help me color my roots. She's gonna help me do my dance mask if I need help with the sewing machine for anything. So it's gonna be just going up there a few days early to spend time with my mom and do these little things. So I'm looking forward to getting my roots colored and getting my nails done on Friday. It is almost midnight and I'm finally done editing my video, and I drank tea, so I'm up and it's my last night before I go to Vegas. So I'm trying to figure out at least like to start the dance mask. I can always finish it in Vegas tomorrow. I just did a cut. I got my fringe, I got my material.